as you can see here, Bitcoin has dropped to 33,000 just before it was at 32. Bitcoin dominance 44%, Ethereum dominance 17%, and USDT at 4%. As we know, USDT always goes up, as well as the other US stable coins and other relevant stable coins. Every time there's a big dip or a small dip, because everyone's trying to transfer out of their cryptos into this other stable coin. Now, just 1 second, I've got to have a drink. Anyway, so Bitcoin at 33,000, Ethereum at 2,000, very good bargains right there if you were in the market to buy, which I am, but not on those two coins. Cardano at $1.32. As you can see, every coin is actually following suit and following the trend line of Bitcoin and dumping down on the daily, but some are recovering on the hourly only slightly. Okay, I don't think we actually have the full recovery just yet. I think it's still going to dump a little bit more. It's too early to tell. Far too early to tell. DOT is at $17. Bitcoin Cash at $495. Bitcoin Cash under $500 is a bloody bargain in my opinion. So is Litecoin, another bargain. This is the time I'm going to be using to go shopping on my altcoins, because I know the altcoin season, in my opinion, has stalled and it will resume mid-July most likely. Again, in my opinion, not financial advice. And this is just something that I'll be doing. What you want to do with your cryptos, that's completely up to you. Unless you're in China, then it's obviously up to the China banks. And yeah, the reason why I said it, it's because I'll cover why I said that in the article following this. Okay. Theta is up on the hourly and down on the daily, and 12% down on the 7-day as well. Remembering Theta is going through the mainnet launch in 9 days roughly, or perhaps 8 by now. So it's actually good if you're a Theta holder. In my opinion, this market dump has come at a good time, because those people that were holding, Theta to buy the rumor, sell the news, are no longer in it. A lot of them will be no longer in it now. So this is just people that are holding Theta because they want to stake it or whatever. Okay. So yeah, it's actually good news. And once the see, I'm a Theta holder too, folks. That's why I'm covering it now. I think once the real adoption comes after this mainnet launch, and we will see some big news, in my opinion. Again, it's just how I feel, and I know that Mitch Liu and the gang are very strategic in the way they're doing things, the way they're listing it, and in what order they're announcing their partners, Guardian node validators, enterprise validators, and so on. I think they're just being very, very strategic in that manner. Anyway, moving right along. Stellar, yeah, dropping down again. 26 cents. It's a good price. ICP at $40. Now that hit the market very, very high. I actually bought ICP at $120 Australian dollars, and then waited for it to go up to $200 Australian and sold, and then put more money that I used for that back in the bank, and what I gained as profit, I put back into Theta. I bought more Theta with it. However, after I put that money in the bank, I pretty quickly put that money somewhere else as well. I should put it into Tfuel. Because after mainnet, I'll be definitely staking it. The passive income you can get from Theta and Tfuel is phenomenal, guys. If you can get your hands on Theta, Tfuel, and stake it, do some research, have a look, and you'll see. You'll see. As you can see, Tfuel here kind of somewhat bucking the trend a little bit. Again, this is just the mainnet launch. Is not what people say. They're not decoupling from BTC, not at this stage. But the sooner that happens, for all altcoins, the better it will be. So I'm here at bitcoinnews.com, or news.bitcoin.com, should I say. This article was posted fairly recently, about an hour ago. So the People's Bank of China instructs China's banks to forbid all cryptocurrency related activities immediately. So immediately. Okay. Now, just on the heading alone, that actually infuriates me. Like, how can a bank tell you what to spend your money on? Like, to me, that's just absolute crap. You know, we should be, we go out and earn our money, right? Everywhere. Every person in the world goes out and earns their money. They should be allowed to spend their money on whatever they want to spend their money on. If they want to gamble it, they can gamble it. If they want to waste it on other things, then they can waste it on other things. If they want to just have a party of hookers and cocaine, then that's what they do. You know, if they want to have a Pablo Escobar party, then they have a Pablo Escobar party. You know, it's like going to the bank, getting a loan for a car. And when they say, what kind of car are you going to get? You say, oh, I'm going to get a Lambo. They go, nah, you're going to get 2 Volkswagens. Now, I'm not dissing Volkswagens. I'm just saying, for example's sake, you know, they're trying to control what you spend your money on. You know? Is that something that we should want? This is why we have to fight for the cryptocurrency to be accepted widely. You know, not only because fiat is basically dead money, is becoming dead money, and the banks know it. Their system is going to crap. I was about to swear. Their system is going to crap, and they know it. So this is them in damage control. This is what's happening. Yeah, we do see a few banks in London, UK, and throughout the world, sort of going, oh, what's going on with the Bitcoin stuff, and trying to not stop us, but they're trying to discourage us from using this all kind of stuff and putting money into these kind of things. Now they're not wrong and they're not right. So yeah, cryptocurrency is a risky field. It always has been and always will be, in my opinion, until there's regulations. But once regulations come in, though, the gains won't be as big, in my opinion. It will start to become like the stock market, where it takes a long time for you to get big gains. Anyway, moving on. So, on June 21st, 2021, the People's Bank of China issued a notice to a number of financial institutions concerning crypto transactions. The bank says it has discussed the issue of cryptocurrencies with financial services firms like the Industrial and Commercial Bank of China, Agricultural Bank of China. You get the point, all these banks, okay? As well as Alipay China Network. The bank stressed that virtual currency trading activities disrupt the normal economic and financial order. It breeds risks of illegal cross-border transfer of assets, money laundering, and other legal and criminal activities, and seriously infringe the people's property safety. Now, on that little paragraph there, it's kind of stupid. Okay, so yeah, it's basically saying that cryptocurrencies being used for cross-border criminal activity. Now, whilst that might be true, it's not just cryptocurrency that's being used in this way. Obviously, people use fiat money for the same thing. People transferring normal money for the same thing. You know, what did Pablo Escobar use? Sorry, my throat's a bit scratchy. What did Pablo Escobar use? What did the mafia use? They all use fiat money and other means. So to sort of insinuate that cryptocurrencies does this, and it's only sort of insinuating it's only cryptocurrencies, I think is absolutely pathetic, stupid, and FUD. Okay. When you see articles like this, and well, not blaming the article, but when you see stuff like this, you got to actually think outside the box. Think the big picture. Don't just buy into the crap that is, written here. Again, I'm not blaming the article. I know they're covering the issue. Just 1 second, I'm gonna have a drink. Oh, that's better. Okay. All right. A bit of drink of Coke. Stuff you, Ronaldo. I'm drinking Coke, not water. Anyway, that's better. So, I forgot where I was at. Yeah, I covered about illegal activities and things like that, didn't I? I think I did. So, yeah, it's just a bit silly that that kind of stuff. You can use fiat money, let's be honest. Like, it's been used for years and years and years, fiat money to launder money and illegal activities and buying drugs and all sorts of other criminal activities. So to bring that kind of crap up, it's just dumb. Anyway, China's payment institutions and banks must implement strict guidelines on Bitcoin risks. Token issuance, financing risks, and other regulatory requirements. Bank notice details. I'll actually click on the link for the statement and the notice in a second after I cover all this. Financial institutions must not provide account opening, registrations, or registration for related activities, the central bank added. China's Postal Savings Bank followed up with a statement and explained that it will not allow cryptocurrency transactions in any manner. So no transactions whatsoever. No ins, no outs. I'm pretty sure there'll be some kind of way around it, but anyway, according to relevant regulations of the People's Bank of China, no institution or individual may use our bank's accounts, products, services, and channels to conduct token issuance, financing, and virtual currency transactions, China's Postal Savings Bank said. The Postal Savings Bank also said if Chinese citizens notice crypto activity or any virtual currency related behavior, you can report it back to our bank. So they've got people diving on people, businesses diving on businesses. Yeah. It's all a bit silly. The People's Bank of China news follows the June 20 mandate for Shuaisheng. Is that said right? I don't know, probably not. Officials that banned Bitcoin mining in the region. Since the banning of 5 major Chinese provinces, Bitcoin hash rate has plummeted to 100 exahash per second. And also, I think I read somewhere that another one has pulled the pin. Another big crypto miner has pulled the plug on his equipment or on their equipment. I'm not sure if it's going to go overseas or they're going to relocate the equipment. But yes, that's it kind of goes to show as well that China, Bitcoin's not as decentralized as everyone thinks. If this is what one country can do in a split second, I know a lot of Bitcoin maxis will be upset about what I just said then, but just have a look at it, and it kind of, it's kind of obvious. In my opinion, however, this happening for the short term is very good for the long term. Short term pain, long term gain. Remember that quote. Remember that one. I use that quote quite often across everything. Before things get fixed up, and you have to endure the short term pain. It's like it covers investing, it covers all sorts of things. Short term pain, long term gain. It's a good quote. I don't know where I heard it, I can't remember, but it's something that I've had in my thoughts and all that a lot of the time. Don't just try and fix things, just like that, because it's never going to happen. You have to endure the pain before you get the gain. Okay, I'll just click on one of those statements, see what comes up. Easy, you should notice, see what happens. Hopefully it's English. Well, I'm not going to read that to you because, yep. It just says, I don't know. Let's see if another one. What's the other one? Statement. Yeah, no. I've got no idea what that says. So, I mean, I can make it up if you like, but I won't. So that covers that part of it. I mean, this is something that we got to, I hope, doesn't happen in our countries, be it Australia, USA, wherever. It's just not right where a bank can tell you what you spend money on, and it's just not right. It shouldn't happen. It's 2021, for Christ's sake. We earn it. We pay our taxes. We should get the choice of what we spend our money on. Plain and simple. Hopefully, hopefully come 2030 that we won't have any more fiat. We'll just be getting paid in cryptocurrencies of choice. That will be a fantastic way to go, I think. And I really do think that we're headed that way, but maybe not by 2030. I don't think I'll see it in my lifetime that everyone's paid in cryptocurrencies of choice or whatever. There might be digital money, but I'm not sure if there's going to be cryptocurrency payments as a payment for work. My dogs are playing around. Sorry about the noise in the background. Moving on, I'll see if I can find some other news covering this or some kind of. Okay, Cointelegraph. I normally don't have any problems here. Oops. So MicroStrategy bought even more BTC despite the current price struggles for the largest cryptocurrency market by capitalization. According to an announcement on Monday, the business intelligence firm announced that they bought the dip at a price of $37,617 for a combined total of $489 million. So yeah, MicroStrategy got the hair screwed on right. I'm telling you, man. And at least it didn't buy a Titan token, I suppose. So now MicroStrategy holds more than twice the Bitcoin held by Elon Musk's Tesla. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything about him. Don't like him at all. So yeah, I mean, there's still some bullish news out there for Bitcoin as well. I actually read somewhere that someone reckons that Bitcoin was going to be, they're predicting Bitcoin to be very, very high. It was in here somewhere. Here's another interesting one. So Bitcoin leads in $1 billion worth of liquidations in 24 hours. Be very careful when you when you do these liquidation things. These things that I feel for people like that. The people that got done by this sort of stuff. Crazy. Btc accounts for over 627 million in 24-hour liquidations, with 96 million deleted in the last hour. And this was at 11:48 GMT time. Crazy. Wow, wow, wow. 96 million worth of liquidations happened in the last hour. Btc accounted for more than half the liquidations across the full 24-hour period. Specifically, 627.67 million worth at the time of press. And obviously, it would have gone up a lot more than that now. Ethereum coming a second, comparatively small at 267 million, liquidated in the past 24 hours. Ripple was a bit behind it, accounting for another 44 million liquidated. Ugh. If you're one of those people, I feel for you, guy. I feel for you. Crikey. That's now literally, since the beginning of the year, what, 4 or 5 times people have been liquidated in a big, big way. People losing money everywhere. Not only that, but we, at the start of the weekend as well, we had some FUD going around, or some actual news as well, that there was fears that because of the investment firms coming in, that the first unlocking period of the draws, where the initial investors get their money back from Bitcoin, or they get their Bitcoin back, they're able to sell to the market. Obviously, they wouldn't sell right now. That'd be a bit silly to sell right now, but they might. And that created a bit of a downturn over the weekend, and then come Monday today, you get this China thing, and it's all sort of come all in at once, and it's affected the market in this manner. It will recover though. It will recover, in my opinion. I won't go on too much more, because otherwise my phone won't be able to handle the big video file Won't let me upload it to YouTube then. However, like I said, short-term pain, long-term gain. I think Bitcoin still will be fairly, it will be well beyond this price point at the end of this year. It'll be, if not at 100,000, it will be very close to it, in my opinion. That's just where my train of thought is. That's where I think. I'm no chart expert. Don't take that as financial advice. That's just how I think it's going to happen. I feel that way, just based on my gut feel and my thought process, and where or how the Bitcoin is slowly getting adopted more and more and more, and with more financial institutions coming on board and getting all over the crypto market. And obviously, Bitcoin being the number one dog is going to always be the number one dog for this time being. Not always, sorry, I shouldn't have said always. For the time being, it'll be the number one dog. Something else will take over, but not this year. Anyway, that is enough from me. Thank you for watching. Just like to thank you for watching. Please like and share this video if you enjoyed the content. If you like my channel, please subscribe. I'd appreciate the subscriptions. I do have some other things in the works, which I'll share with you at a later date, including a Patreon group, which will be free temporarily, and then eventually, as the user base comes up and I get more subscriptions and stuff like that, and subscribes on YouTube, I'll start charging at a very, very minimal rate, the fraction of the cost of most others do, because I'm not in it to make money from you. I believe that your money should be used for cryptos and in other investing opportunities, and not given to people like me. My advice is generally just free, although it isn't advice. It's just my thoughts, my train of thoughts, and basically me telling you what I would do, what I am doing, and that's about it. Okay, now thank you for watching once again. Remember, do not click any links in the comments below. Do not join any group in the comments below. They are most likely scammers. They are definitely not me. Whilst I will comment on your comments and I'll answer your questions, I will not post any links at all, and I will not ask for any money or cryptos at all in those comments below. My links will always be in the description. Okay? Again, thank you for watching. See you later. Bye-bye for now.